Hi guys, it's Natalie, exclusive Black presenter with Unique. I wanted to take a quick second to send you guys a video about excuses. So something that I see a lot or I get messaged a lot is excuses. So it could be anything from a potential presenter having an excuse that they don't have time or that they don't have the money. Um, and there's a bazillion other excuses, but or they don't have enough friends that would buy it. That's another one. Um, what else? Those are the top ones, but there's other reasons that I've heard. Um, or they tried it in the past, tried other companies in the past. But what I find, and I posted this video on our group page today, and he says the best thing to say is of course, and this is why you should do something like this, and that's why I'm talking to you about this now. I really like that, and I do say something similar to that. But what I try to do when I'm talking to people about that is I try to find the commonality with them. So, for instance, if somebody is saying that they want to join, but they can't because they just don't have the time, for one, that's kind of funny because usually the reason why I'm talking to them is because they've expressed an interest in joining. So, but anyways, if they say, "Oh, I just don't, I wouldn't have the time to do it," I say, I totally hear you. I was in the same boat, and I kind of just tell them a little bit about me, so that it's taking away from being that confrontational business type of thing, and then also it makes them see that I'm a real person and I'm not just reading off of a script, which I've told you guys in the past. I don't like. I don't like scripts. I like to be real with people and build a relationship, and that's how people come to get to know me. So when they say that, I just say, I totally hear you. I joined when my boys were 6 months old, and I have a 4-year-old. I was able to do a little bit of work when the kids were napping, and within a few months, I had made enough that I was able to reach my first goal, which was saving for a vacation. I don't like to give out money figures because everybody's different, and the more time and effort you put into your business, the more money that you can make, right from the get-go, but also long-term. So I don't give out exact numbers, but I let them know that within a few months I was able to reach my goal. Same with I don't have the money. So again, I use a commonality with them to put an idea into their head. One, that I'm a real person and I've struggled with that, which is true. And it kind of takes down their wall a little bit. So when they say that they don't have the money, I say, I totally hear ya. I was in the same boat. So that kind of seems to be what I say. I actually was on maternity leave with my boys when I joined. And what I did was I sold some of the toys and old stuff from around the house that we no longer used. And I used that to fund my kit. So that kind of gives them a little bit of an idea on how that they can raise a little bit of money for their kit. But it also lets them know that I was in that same boat, and I kind of got myself out of that situation. And then, so basically what I'm saying here, guys, is don't use a script. And when somebody's shooting an excuse at you, you can hit that excuse on the head, but not be confrontational by finding something that's common with them. And it also starts to build the foundation of a relationship, because they might have kids, or they might not have that much money, like in real life, or they might not have that much time. So it builds that trust, and it builds up that friendship, which is what we want in this business, is about friendships and networking. Um, the next excuses that I wanted to talk about is our own excuses that we use inside of our heads. So these are the excuses that I hear often from presenters and other people in marketing, which is it's slow right now, people aren't buying. It's the holidays, so nobody's buying in the holiday season. Nobody's working hard. My team's not motivated. Um, in the summertime, lots of complaints about the summer being slow and people not being at home and people being on vacations. Um, you know, can't find anybody to host parties. There's a bazillion excuses out there. And with these are a little bit different, but still, we can still get those excuses out of our heads. So if you have an excuse, if you're having a hard time, I highly recommend you go to your sponsor. If you're like me and you don't have a sponsor to go to all that often, I go to my sponsor's sponsor. So I go to the person that's two above me, when I need some help. But I try to not bother her too much because she's crazy, crazy busy. She's got like thousands and thousands and thousands of people on her team. And I know she's probably inundated with messages. But what I do is whenever I get an excuse in my head or something that I'm worried about, I go on YouTube and I watch a motivational video. So some people that I like to watch are Amber Voigt, Amanda Blockson, Nicole Smith. Those are the main, Sherry Brown. She's always good for a laugh. Those are the main unique people, but then I also will YouTube other people in our business that's not in our company. So for instance, I'll check out like some top Beachbody coaches. I don't use Beachbody, never have. I don't really know too much about it, but I know that they're in the same kind of business and they have a lot of really great coaches that talk to their teams the same way that we do. So I'll go and I'll watch a couple videos from there. I'll also watch some personal development videos. Jim Rohn is one. I like Robert Kiyosaki. I think that's how you pronounce it. Who else? I've even watched The Secret. I have watched a lot of that stuff. There's been lots of times where I've wanted to quit. There's been lots of excuses building up in my head. And I would just simply go and watch a YouTube video. Now, if I watched a video and I still felt those excuses in my head, that's when I would go to my sponsor. Or in your case, you would go to your sponsor. But if you have the same situation happen to you like it happened to me, reach up above your sponsor and go to the person above her. That's okay. We're a team. We're all here to help each other. So go up to the next person. And if that person isn't able to help you, go up to the next person. And if that person can't help you, go on your team group page. There's so many resources. There's so many options out there to get some help, to help pull you away from those excuses. Because what we need to do is fill our mind with positivity and take away all those excuses out of our heads. So taking away that, we don't have time, we make time. We make it a priority to work on our business every single day. If you want to reach black, that's what we have to do. We have to work it every single day. If you, are having a hard time asking or getting parties, then you need to go out and ask more people for parties. And that's the simple fact of it. You have to ask more people. You need to talk to more people if that's the case. There's people out there that host parties and you just need to find them. If you let an excuse get in your way, somebody else is going to get them. And that's how it is. Same with sales. If you are not going out there and actively trying to get those sales, somebody else is going to get them. Because people are out there are buying. We're selling 15,000 mascaras a day. So people are selling and people are buying. So don't let an excuse, stand in your way, because we really, there's no reason to. As long as you can push those positive things out of your head, you can be successful in this business. People are doing absolutely amazing things that in other companies would take years. literally, I've talked to other representatives. I'm not going to name names, but I have friends in other businesses and other companies that have taken years to grow 30 people. Now I have people on my team that had 30 people on their team, and they're ready to quit. But why? You had 30 people. Out of those 30 people, there you had at least 3 awesome people on your team. There's no reason to slow down and quit. Keep finding the awesome people and you will continue to grow. That's the amazing thing about our company. Okay, going off on a tangent now, but really what I'm saying, guys, is try to stay positive. If you're having a slump, if you're going through some slow times and you're having a hard time, think back to what you were doing when you were being successful. If you've been struggling since the get-go, reach out and try something new. Don't be doing the same thing over and over again if it's not working for you. Some people are really good on Instagram. Some people are really good on Facebook. So if you're trying Facebook and Facebook's not working for you, maybe move over and try Instagram or Pinterest or one of those other social media sites. There's so many options out there that the only person that's going to get in your way is you. And that's the truth. So I'm just going to end it off with the only way to fail in our company is to quit. So don't quit and you won't fail, because you will come with me and you will reach me, come with me up to the top and be a black level status presenter as well. And I know it. So it's not even a question in my mind, and it shouldn't be a question in yours. You can do it. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully this video helps you a little bit, and thank you again. I don't know, a million thank yous. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.